right, folks, we're going to have Slam Wars Wrestling tonight. Slam Wars. And we have got 5 matches on tap for you. And we got Jimmy Valiant. We got The Great Kabuki. We got Pork Chop Cash. We got Denny Brown. We got Nelson Royal. We got Crusher Khrushchev. And we got Kevin Sullivan as well as our tag team tournament tonight. 8 teams. As you know, the Midnight Express have the tag team titles. But will they have it at the end of the night? I will not promise you that they will. How is Sean doing today? I'm doing good. Who all's here tonight? If you'd like to know what I'm playing Slam Wars. Slam Wars can be found on eBay. eBay has each card set, and you'll get 60 single wrestlers and 24 tag teams for $24.99, and there are 13 sets. 13 sets. What's up, Captain Carl? Good evening, folks. Good evening. So we're going to be playing Slam Wars from 2 different sets. I don't know if anybody remembers the old Superstation. Hope everyone is well as can be expected. Yes, I am doing well. This is a Superstation set I've got, as well as I have the old Mid-Atlantic set. I have the old Mid-Atlantic set. Somebody actually sent me those to be played. So what we're doing, all matches tonight are 2 out of 3 falls, except the Kevin Sullivan versus Pork Chop Cash match. It's a first blood match, so you got to beat them down to the finish. Just ordered all of the new expansions from Glenn today. Randy, what's going on, my friend? Randy, I tell you, this is a cool setup because they have such good photos with them. They really do have good photographs with them. They really do. And we'll get going in just a second. Our opening match features the Great Kabuki against Jimmy Valiant. Jimmy Valiant. Did Randy have his baby? Randy's daughter-in-law had her baby. Yes, sure did. Aria, I think it's Aria, A-R-I-A, I think was her name. Aria, I think I'm right. So yes, Sean, she had a baby, 6 pounds, 10 ounces. I can't remember. 6 pounds something. 6 pounds. Wasn't talking to you, Randy. 19 inches, yeah. So we are just about ready today for the first. Oh man, that's awesome! Got to hold it today for the first time. That is too cool. All right, that is very cool. So we got upcoming now. We have got the Great Kabuki. First match of the night, the Great Kabuki, and he's going to be up against Jimmy Valiant. Jimmy Valiant, I had wars with Great Kabuki, and then later on with the Great Muta. Obviously, we have a Great Muta here as well. But if he can move on from the Great Kabuki, well, maybe let him take on Shaska Watley. Shaska Watley's here as well. So 2 out of 3 falls. 2 out of 3 falls tonight, and let's see what we can do. Maybe I can do a little. Maybe I can do a little working on the camera here. Might be able to. Go get me a chair. Let me go get a chair real quick. Yeah, they won't see the camera real well tonight, so I'll do a little camera work. All right, let's see if we can do something. All righty. Okay. We'll get this in real tight. We might be able to show you guys what we got going on. Rubber bands. Do I have rubber bands? It's a good question. I've got rubber bands. I do. Rubber bands are here. Okay. Welcome one and all that's here tonight. Randy, Sean, and I guess. And Captain Carl's here. Randy, Sean, Captain Carl are here. So we're going to try, I guess. Let's see if I can maybe. Was this upside down? No, it's not upside down. No. Okay. That would have been cool. Going to pick up some more stuff good tomorrow. Some more Legends of Wrestlers. I got to go to Lynchburg to do that. So I'll be in Sean's neck of the woods tomorrow night. Actually, tomorrow afternoon. Yeah. I will be very, very close to where Sean lives tomorrow. We got to do some doctor office tomorrow stuff. So we're going to be all over where Sean lives. All right. All righty. I wish we could go lower with it, but we can't go any lower with that than that. So right now, I'll tell you what we'll do. That'll be cool. We got Great Kabuki against Jimmy Valiant. If you come in my jurisdiction, I'm going to kick your ass. Okay. Challenge accepted. You know, I don't mind that. A little fight don't hurt me. A little bit of a fight don't bother me at all. All right. All right. Rob's not glow in the dark. No, he's not. All right. First one to lose. Two will lose the match. Let's go right. Kabuki wins that one. Gonna be a 2 out of 3. Let's try this one. Blood. Jimmy Valiant wins it. So Jimmy Valiant actually defeats the Great Kabuki tonight. So the Great Kabuki loses, wins 2 of 3 falls. Jimmy Valiant is the winner of that one. All right. Now, light heavyweight, junior heavyweight champion, Denny Brown. Denny Brown is our junior heavyweight champion, and he is going up against Nelson Royal. So let's mix these back up. I like to mix them up really, really well. Yep. Rob, can you sing the Golden Girls theme song? Thank you for being a friend. Now, that's going to be your song at the end of the night tonight. All right, Denny Brown, Nelson Royal. Here we go. Strength, Denny Brown. Denny Brown ends up winning the first fall. Let's go right here. Strength, and he's up by 4, and then blood. Nelson Royal wins that fall. Nelson Royal, can he upset Denny Brown and become the new champion? Can he upset him and be the new champion? Star 85.93. So Nelson Royal up 8. Cup. Nelson Royal is our new junior heavyweight champion. Junior heavyweight champion, winner of 2 out of 3. And it was indeed Nelson Royal. Nelson Royal is now our junior heavyweight champion. Next, we got Crusher Khrushchev against Private Jim Nelson. Private Jim. 2 out of 3 falls as well. Upcoming, don't forget, is Kevin Sullivan and Pork Chop Cash. Pork Chop Cash actually accidentally 2 months ago walked on Kevin Sullivan's robe by accident and put a footprint in it. And Kevin Sullivan has sworn. We don't know where Keith's at yet. Maybe he's got like 6 of the girls calling him tonight. I don't know. But he swore that he was going to beat Pork Chop Cash into an early retirement. So we're going to see what happens. Crusher Khrushchev, Jim Nelson, Star, 63, 62. Crusher Khrushchev wins the first fall. All right, let's see again. Star and Cup and Crusher Khrushchev demolishes 2 straight falls. He beats Private Jim Nelson. Jim Nelson, not in a good way there. He really was not in a good way. And Sullivan has sworn that tonight he's he has sworn that he's going to put Pork Chop Cash in the hospital. And let's see if he does it. Let's see. Strength, 88-84. Sullivan wins the first one. Star, 55 apiece. We got to roll the dice. We got to roll dice on this one. All right. Sullivan will be the blue. No, he'll be the red because he likes the blood so much. And that's a 1-1. So let's see what happens. 4-3. So Pork Chop Cash wins the second fall. I got to keep those handy in case I need them. All right. So Pork Chop Cash won that one. Larry, Keith tired as he's been busy. Probably taking the night off. Ready to get run over by a bus. The Cup, 88-81. Kevin Sullivan, 2 falls to 1. Hart, 83-82. Kevin Sullivan, 3-1. Strength, 88-84. Blood, 90-75. Kevin Sullivan, 4-1. Hart, 83. Blood, yes, 5-1 Sullivan, and he has beaten Pork Chop Cash to a pulp. 88-81. That's 6-1. Iron Man match. And that would be against 4-way. So Hart, 83. Sullivan, 7 matches now. Cup and Hart, 8-1 Sullivan. Strength, 88. Cup, yep, 9-1 Sullivan. Sullivan's about to put him away, 90-75. 10-1 was, and that was the end of that. And Sullivan now is coming to the mic. Dream, you are next. You are next. Don't you worry about nothing. You're going to be next, or that punk-ass kid of yours will be. I wanted you tonight, Pork Chop Cash. He's in the hospital. Every drop of blood that comes out of him, I'm going to get 2 from you. Promises, promises, promises. And you think about that American dream. So Kevin Sullivan has put down the gauntlet there. Sullivan says he is going to beat the American dream to a pulp. And Sullivan is going to try to start up an army of his. No doubt about it. Now, we've got 8 teams. We've got 8 teams that's going to wrestle now for the heavyweight tag team titles. First one from the Mid-Atlantic region, Sergeant Slaughter and Don Kernodle. Next, the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Ole and Arn Anderson. I mean, Ole and Gene Anderson. I'm sorry, Ole and Gene, not Ole and Arn. Ole and Gene. Next, Bob Orton Jr. and Dick Slater. What's up, B.R. Wells? The next one is Jay Youngblood and Ricky Steamboat. The next one is the Rock and Roll Express from the Superstation set. Next one is the Road Warriors. The next one is Rick Rude and Manny Fernandez. And finally, your tag team champions right now. Beautiful Bobby, Sweet Stan, the Midnight Express. They are the tag champions at this time. So we will mix these up really, really well. After you've lost 3 times, you are eliminated. So 3 times and you're done. This is like a tag team elimination struggle right here. So we'll do this and we'll show you exactly what we got going on. And I had a lot of extra rubber bands over. I didn't realize I had those. Okay, so the first team we're going to match up is Sergeant Slaughter, Don Canodal. I got them right here. And the Road Warriors. Sergeant Slaughter, Don Canodal against the Road Warriors. If there is a tie, we will go red and blue with it. All right, here we go. All right, let me mix these around a little bit too. Throw my best Gordon Soley at you. Brother. I can't do Gordon Soley. Brother. Hope Thomas Morgan joins us tonight. Thomas Morgan, one of the biggest wrestling fans on the channel. Anybody that collects anything wrestling, that is, yep, Rob is live tonight. Let's see what's going to happen. Sergeant Slaughter, Don Canodal against Road Warriors. This will be the first fall up. The cup, 10 for the Road Warriors. Blood, 86-92. Blood for the Road Warriors. Sergeant Slaughter and Don Canodal lose this one. So that is the first one done. So we'll put these two over here to the side. The next two up. The Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Ole and Gene Anderson against the Rock and Roll Express. All right, let's just mix them around a little bit. Let's see what happens. Hart, 88-95. The Rock and Roll Express actually beat the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. So the Wrecking Crew is down 1 fall. We got Bob Orton Jr., Darius Montre. What's going on? We got wrestling going on. Bob Orton Jr., Dick Slater against the Midnight Express, the tag team champions. Let's go right here. Star, 83-86. Bob Orton Jr., Dick Slater lose their first match. And finally, the two we haven't seen yet. Rick Rude, Manny Fernandez, and Jay Youngblood, Ricky Steamboat. All right. Let's see. Let's go right here. Cup, 89-93. And that is actually Rick Rude, Manny Fernandez lose that match. Rude and Fernandez lose a match. So that is one down for each of 4 teams right now. Now we'll mix them around again. We don't know exactly where they'll end up being. Let's see here. We got number 1 Paul Jones, Jim Cornette. All these guys are in this set. Don't fear. We will show the set off after we're done. But yeah, if you decide to purchase a set, there's 13. I think there's 13, right, Randy? 13 or 16 different sets. They got the Mid-Atlantic. They got Wrestling Legends of the Superstation. We got Georgia. We got Florida. We've got, let's see, there's Texas. There's the Caribbean. There's, let's see, Canada. There's Japan. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right. I think we're just about done here. Okay. 16 different sets. All right. Now, I've mixed them up real good. Somebody give me two different numbers. That way, it doesn't matter which one's is which. I will take it. Give me two numbers. They got to be anywhere from 1 to 8. Adam Wainwright back. Oh, they got him back tonight. They got him back. Okay. So no, it can't be 6 and 10. It's got to be 1 to 8. It's only 8 teams in here, guys. So give me two numbers, anywhere from 1. All right, 3 and 8. All right. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, and 1. This will be 8. I'll take 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 4 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I've got them teamed up now. Let's see what's going to happen. Now I don't have Ivan and Nikita tonight. They set out. Sergeant Slaughter, Don Canodal, the Road Warriors. Didn't they face off the first time? I think they're the ones that faced off the very first time we just did it. National sign Alex Avila. Cub sign Cole Stewart. Wow. Darius is full of some information tonight. Good deal, bud. All right, here we go. So, Road Warriors have not lost. Sergeant Slaughter, Don Canodal have lost one. Let's see what happens. Strength, 100 for the Doomsday Device, 76. Sergeant Slaughter, Don Canodal have lost 2 matches already. How about that? Next one, we've got Midnight Express. I don't forgot who they wrestled first time. Jay Youngblood, Ricky Steamboat. That could be a good match. Brewer signed Blaine Hardy. Okay. Let's try this one. Blood, 86, 73. Jay Youngblood, Ricky Steamboat. They lose their first one. All right. How about that? Next match. Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Ole and Gene against Bob Orton Jr. and Dick Slater. Man, how about that? Yamamoto, yeah, that was expected kind of because they think maybe Yamamoto, it may end up getting traded. Let's go right here. Blood, 93, 79. Bob Orton Jr., Dick Slater lose their second match. One more, and they are eliminated. And finally, we got Rick Rude, Manny Fernandez against the Rock and Roll Express. You got notifications. Did you get any notifications about my channel lighting up tonight? I hope so. Hope so. We're supposed to get some more snow this weekend. Cup, 89, 96. That's 7 difference. Blood, 81, 71. Rick Rude, Manny Fernandez beat the Rock and Roll Express right there. Rock and Roll Express lose their first match. So now we've got a couple of teams that are in trouble. Road Warriors have not lost. Midnight Express have not lost. They're the only 2 teams so far that have not lost. All right. All right, Randy. I'm going to leave it to you, bud. I want you to put me up 8 numbers, 1 to 8, in any kind of order you want to, okay? 1 to 8. Don't replay the same number twice. So you can go whatever numbers you want to go. Yeah, it's supposed to get down real cold tonight here too. Okay, hey, Alex is already beating you to it. So 3, 2, 8, 4, 1, 5, 6, 7. All right, we'll do that. We'll go with you, Alex. Alex on top of things. Slam Wars, Mr. Arnold Hunter. Did I not bring his name up? I brought his name up. Told you guys. Arnold has a chance. Arnold, if he can smell out wrestling. If he knows there's wrestling in town, he knows about it. Arnold is a big wrestling fan. All right. Good deal, Alex. Good deal. All right. First two teams. We're doing a tag team tournament. Midnight Express are the champions. For each team, after they lose 3 times, they're done. Midnight Express and Road Warriors have yet to lose. Rock and Roll Express, Rick Rude and Manny Fernandez, Jay Youngblood, Ricky Steamboat, and the Minnesota Wrecking Crew all have lost once. Lost twice, Bob Orton Jr., Dick Slater, Sergeant Slaughter, and Don Kernodle. All right, here we go. We got the Midnight Express, and we got Rick Rude and Manny Fernandez. All righty. So this could be really good. Oh, damn. I dropped one. Flip it around. Let's try this one. Blood, 86, 81. Manny Fernandez and Rick Rude lose. That is their second loss. And the Midnight Express, that show why they're tag team champions. Let's see. Rock and Roll Express, they've lost once. Bob Orton, Dick Slater, they cannot lose. If they lose this one, they're done. Let's go right here. Blood, 71, 79. Rock and Roll Express lose their second. How about that? How about that? Bob Orton Jr. and Dick Slater win. Road Warriors and Sergeant Slaughter, Don Kernodle. Arnold Hunter says he likes only the old school stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't watch WWE either, man. I'm with you. Strength, 100-76. This is over with. Cup, 98-88. Sergeant Slaughter, Don Kernodle. They're done. They are done. The Road Warriors have finished them off. How about that? Now, how about Jay Youngblood, Ricky Steamboat, and the Minnesota Wrecking Crew? And they both lost one. Strength, 82-84. Minnesota Wrecking Crew has the advantage. Blood, big time advantage. Minnesota Wrecking Crew. Jay Youngblood, Ricky Steamboat lose a second match. How about that? Oh yeah, I like that Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Yeah, Smoky Mountain was good. Smoky Mountain was some of the best wrestling. Oh, hey, don't order Rob a pizza tonight. Darius, listen to this. Darla, what do we have for dinner? Pizza. We're doing fine. The new WWE isn't very good. No, it's really not. It's really not. Wrestling like how it used to be and how you like it. Bob Caudle. Yeah, you got it. I've met Bob a few times. He's a nice guy. They're gonna have the Slam or Wrestle Wars down there in Charlotte again this year. I'm gonna try to go. Yep, Cornette headed up Smoky Mountain. You're exactly right. He owned it. He did. All right. I got to mix these up again. Now one team gets to set out. One team does not have to face the other teams. How about that? Do you know which wrestler says, sorry about your damn luck? Sorry about your damn luck. Do you know which wrestler says, sorry about your damn luck? Is it a new one, Darius? Tell us what, I mean, are we talking about 2010, 2000, 1990s, 1980s, 1970s? Farouk. James Storm. So it must be James Storm. Yeah, sorry about your damn luck. Road Dog. The Road Dog. James Storm. Oh, okay, it was James Storm. Okay. All right. Now, which team is going to get? Which team is going to get a night off? Give me 1 to 7. Mix the numbers up. And one of the teams is going to get a night off right here. So that'll be pretty good for one team. Sergeant Slaughter, Don Canodal is done. All right. 1 through 7, mixing numbers up, guys. First one throws them up there, I'll run with it. All right, here we go. 2 and 3, 1 and 5, 4 and 6. Number 7 has a night off. So the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, they can use a night off. Okay, they're going to get the night off. Here we go. Darius, good deal. All righty. Mix these up a little bit. All right. All right. Rick Rude, Manny Fernandez, they've lost twice. Midnight Express, they have yet to lose. So let's see which one we could have here. Star, 83-86, Cup, 89-92. Rick Rude, Manny Fernandez are done. Rick Rude, Manny Fernandez, they are done. Midnight Express beat them. How about that? Rick Rude, Briscoe, you know what? I'm not even sure the Briscoe brothers are on here. You know, I don't think they are. I don't think we've got the Briscoe brothers, but I got to check. But I think the Briscoe brothers were left off. Now, they may, yeah, Jack and Jerry. I got to check and see if they're in here or not. Rick Rude, Manny Fernandez, they've been eliminated, as well as Sergeant Slaughter, Don Canodal. All right, next ones. Let's see. I will show you the entire sets after we're done. Bob Orton Jr., Dick Slater, 2 losses. Road Warriors, no losses yet. So they're going to try to give Road Warriors their first loss. Let's see. Strength, not a chance. Bob Orton Jr., Dick Slater. It was nice seeing you. Catch us on the way out the door, right? All right. So Jay Youngblood, Ricky Steamboat with 2 losses. Rock and Roll Express with 2 losses. How about this one? This could be good, guys. Strength, 82-72. Blood, 73-71. Rock and Roll Express eliminated. Rock and Roll Express eliminated. They are eliminated, guys. And that leaves 4 teams. We've got Abe Jacobs in here. Yes, indeed. Baron, I'm not sure we got Baron in here, but I know we got old Abe. I'll show you. Oh yeah, we got Abe in here. Abe Jacobs. Yeah. Anybody remembers Abe Jacobs? He was not from. He was from New Zealand, New Zealander. Kobe and Shaq, we do not have today. No, we don't have Kobe and Shaq. How about the Magic Dragon? Anybody remember him? Baron's in the Midwest set. Yeah, I thought he was in that AWA set. Yeah, the Baron is. Bad Leroy Brown. Look at the eyes on that bastard. Tell me, yeah, the Kiwi roll. Let's see. I'll show you Abe Jacobs real quick. You can actually find some of Abe Jacobs' matches, and actually, he spells it with Jakobs is the way he spelled it. But Abe won a lot of matches. Any of you guys hear the stories Cornette has told about Ricky and Robert when they came into town? I've heard some of the stuff, Sharver. And I've heard him talk about a lot of the women and stuff that they would end up getting too. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, Abe Jacobs does look like a serial killer, doesn't he? All right, so we got four teams left, guys. So, who's going to win the belts? Road Warriors, Midnight Express, Youngblood, and Steamboat, or Minnesota Wrecking Crew? The Ramada Inn story. I'm not sure I've heard that one. I think Road Warriors. Alex says the Road Warriors are going to win. Midnight Express are your champions right now. Don't forget about that. The Midnight Express are the champions. Great Kabuki, we had him earlier, and he lost. He lost his match. Waiting their turn. Randy Pendle says the Road Warriors are going to win this thing. Has anybody got Youngblood and Steamboat coming back? I don't think anybody's really got I think everybody either thinks that Midnight Express or the Road Warriors are going to win this thing. So, all right. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So somebody give me a 1 and whatever number you want to. 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4. I don't care which one you give me. Just first number pops up at 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4. I don't care. And 1 and 3. 1 and 3. All right, 1 and 3. We got that. So we're going to have the Road Warriors and Midnight Express. So somebody's going to lose. Somebody's going to lose. How about that? How about that one? Somebody's going to lose. All right, here we go. Blood, 92-86. Midnight Express lose their first match. How about that? The Road Warriors did beat them the first time. Now these two teams, Minnesota Wrecking Crew has only got 1 loss, and Youngblood and Steamboat has 2 losses. Stop right here. Strength, 84-82. Blood, 93-73. Youngblood, Steamboat, they're out. They're out. And the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, with only 1 loss, along with the Midnight Express, they move on. Now, why don't we match everybody up? Why don't we match everybody up? Grudge match style. All right. All righty. We'll match everybody up. All right. Now, we'll start up here. Oh, actually, you can't see it. Let me go down. All right. This is a 4-way match here. A possible 4-way match. So, we'll start the first team right here. Whoops. And that's a 4. So we'll go this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's start the next team. 3 and a 4. So it'll be 4. 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And we'll see where this one goes. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Only one team gets an X here. Whoever has the worst of the 3 will lose. All right, let's see what we got here. We've got the cup up here. We got the heart here. We got strength. So This team up here is going to have Cup and Heart. This team's going to have Cup and Strength. This team down here, Strength and Blood. So, like doing a 30-man battle royal with you. Oh, okay. Awesome. So, let's see what the Road Warriors come up with. 92 and a Cup of 98. That's going to be 190 for the Road Warriors. So, let's put 190 down. That's not going to lose, I don't think. Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Cup of 92, Strength of 84, 176. 176. So the Road Warriors will not lose this match. Let's see. What's Elvis up to? What's up? Midnight Express, Strength 74. Blood 86, 150, 160. Midnight Express loses that one. How about that? Midnight Express loses. How about that? So, all right. All righty. So we'll match them up again. We're going to match them all up. And first team. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So somebody's going to be on this side this time. We'll start right up here. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right there. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, see if this takes out who it does take out, okay? Right now, the Minnesota Wrecking Crew has 1 loss. Midnight Express, our champions, have 2 losses, and the Road Warriors have yet to lose. All right. Heart and Blood. And that is the Road Warriors. Heart, 83, Blood, 92, 175. That might not be as good this time. 175 may not win. We'll see. Strength, 74. Blood, 86. 150, 160. It beats Midnight Express. Will the Midnight Express lose their belts? Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Cup, 92. Strength, 84. 176. Midnight Express have been eliminated, guys. Midnight Express eliminated. They have lost their titles. They have lost their belts. And now we've got 2, and then there were 2 remaining. The Minnesota Wrecking Crew along with the Midnight Express. We've taken this one out. We don't need this one anymore. Keep on liking the video. I like that too. That's a good idea, Darius. Who's going to win now, guys? Minnesota Wrecking Crew with 1 loss. Road Warriors with no losses. So so you got to pin them 2 more times. You got to pin them 2 more times. That's the only way it's going to be. Here we go. Cup, 92, 98. Minnesota Wrecking Crew loses for a second time. Strength, 84. They down 16 there. And the Blood. Road Warriors have not only won the belt, they have won it walking away with no losses. The Road Warriors are our Slam Wars Superstation champion right now. Slam Wars Superstation champion. And and we will transfer this over. We will also call that also our other champions. Where Deshaun Watson will end up, who knows, man? I'll tell you what, Deshaun Watson is a train wreck. Deshaun Watson is a train wreck. Who was mentioned earlier? Who were some of the guys that were mentioned earlier that you wanted to see? I'll have to check my Florida sets. Yeah, see if the Briscoes are in that set. These are the only 2 Slam Wars sets I have. T.J. Khan, remember that crazy bastard. Barbarian, you actually see him now. You actually see him in some, he does some, how about this guy? Anybody remember him? Oh, me. How about that? I bet he's in another set called something else besides Mean Mark Callis. And somebody asked to see the Great Muta as a Great Muta. And the Warlord. How about the Warlord? He was a bad guy. He was a real awesome guy. Stunning Steve Austin with hair. Oh, me. The dog-faced gremlin. Rick Steiner. Ron Simmons. Past world champion. And Nikita Koloff. Never did win the world heavyweight title. Undertaker's in it. Undertaker's in it. The other set. Let me see if let me check and see. I don't think the Briscoes are in this set. The Minnesota Wrecking Crew. Yeah, he did. Mean Mark Callis. He did start out. He started out in WCCW, and he actually had a mask. And who was his a manager? He had a manager too. You would think at least they would have, even if they didn't have Jerry Briscoe, they'd have Jack Briscoe in the set. They got Harley Race. Harley Race is in the old Mid-Atlantic set. Harley's a tough guy. Kentuckians. Yeah, I think Percy Pringle was Kentuckians. The Flying Scots, Sandy and George. Johnny Weaver, George Becker, they were actually a really good team. The Mongols, Bipo and Gito. Anybody remember who Bipo Mongol was? Bipo Mongol. Does anybody remember who Bipo Mongol was? I'll leave him out. Bipo Mongol. Imperial Russians. Yeah, it was Volkov. That's right. You're right. Bipo Mongol. Then the Infernos. Check out the Infernos. Rip Hawk, Sweet Hansen. Met them down here at my grandma and grandpa's bar. They were actually down there one day. Rip Hawk, Sweet Hansen. Dino Bravo and Mr. Wrestling. Dusty Rhodes, Manny Fernandez. Bronco Lubitsch and Aldo Bonnier. Bonnier was he was an Italian guy. Bronco Lubitsch ended up becoming part owner of WCCW, and then he was also a referee. But he ended up going in with Von Erich, old man Von Erich. What was his name? I can't think of his name, but he ended up going in with him owning the WCCW. Ric Flair, Greg Valentine. Wahoo McDaniel and who's the top candidates for Trash Dump of the Week, Rob? Oh, we've got a few. We got a few days yet though for Trash Dump of the Week. Trash Dump of the Week. That is seemingly one of the top things. Yeah, Fritz von Erich. Yeah, thank you. That is becoming more and more now a grand topic on our channel. Trash Dump of the Week. 16 tag teams is what we get. Is how many you get. Yeah, Trash Dump of the Week. I like it. And then you got your belt, the Mid-Atlantic Legends of the Mid-Atlantic Slam Wars Champion. Each box has those. Let's go through some of these guys if you want to. Briscoes are in the Florida set. Okay. Pork Chop Cash just got his ass whipped. Jim Nelson just got his ass whipped. Nelson Royal is our new junior heavyweight champion. The Great Kabuki, Jimmy Vance beat him. Abe Jacobs, a lot of people asking for Abe, so we'll probably have to pull Abe out of the hat. Bad Leroy Brown. Rufus R. Freight Train Jones. Everybody remembers Rufus. It always looks like a tornado hit him in my bedroom. Blackjack Mulligan. One of the worst guys ever on the mic. He would get over. I mean, look, he wrestled Kevin Sullivan. Now, don't get me wrong. Kevin Sullivan was a weightlifting champion, but this guy was 6'10", and Sullivan was about 5'8". He was about a foot taller than Sullivan, and they put on some of the best damn matches in Florida just because Sullivan was. He was a gem on the mic. My Lord, anybody could get Sullivan on the mic now. Oh my God, who wouldn't? Paul Jones, he was terrible on the mic too. He was awful. Good wrestler, but awful on the mic. Yep, Barry Windham, Kendall Windham, Greg Valentine. Greg Valentine wasn't the best on the mic. He got in a lot of trouble with some of the shit he said. George Becker from back in the 60s mostly. He was in the 70s a little, but early 70s. Magic Dragon. The Magic Dragon wore his mask over here because he did not want to be known who he was when he came over here, just due to the fact Japanese wrestlers were supposed to pay Japan. They were supposed to pay their country taxes. So if you lived over here, you still had to send money over there. Les Thatcher. He was just pretty much a homegrown talent from down in the Carolinas. Not a bad wrestler. Rocky Johnson, decent wrestler, became a better wrestler, I think, once he went to WWE, WWF. Bob Orton Jr., you got to remember when Bob Orton Jr. got in together, thick as thieves with let's see, with the champion, Harley Race and Dick Slater, and they broke Ric Flair's leg. I was watching some old stuff the other day, and Sam Houston was cringy on him, Mike, but the girls loved him. So, yeah, he was terrible. He was bad. Tiger Conway Jr. Check out that hair. Can't fit his damn hair on it in the picture. Another guy, terrible on the mic. Angelo Mosca. Oh my God. He was all he was a big goof. He was terrible on the mic. And how about the great Canadian, Kelly Kaniski? Klondike Klondike Bill. Buzz Tyler. Avalanche Buzz Tyler. He was over a lot right there in Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. He was over real well. Angelo Mosca Jr. Now, this is not a new set piece yet. It's just one I'm showing off. Angelo Mosca Jr. may be the worst Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion ever. He was terrible. He was really bad. His dad was no better. They were just really bad. Dewey Robertson. Dewey Robertson came up, and he helped train some of these guys. He even played a part in bringing Ric Flair into the Mid-Atlantic. Dewey Robertson. Dirty Dick Slater. Dick Slater came in with a pretty clean record, but he came out of the Pacific Northwest. Where's the guy with the afro again? I'll show you. Tiger Conway. Somebody put up as Carlito's brother, but he's not. Tiger Conway is not Carlito. That's not Carlito's brother right there. Tiger Conway Jr. Shit, he's 70 years old now. This guy is. Tony Schiavone has a ton of stories about Klondike. Oh, yeah. Yep. Dino Bravo, the murderer. Yeah. Or he got murdered, didn't he? Didn't somebody murder him? Yeah. That's right. Somebody murdered Dino Bravo. Yeah. Somebody killed him. Jay Youngblood, he didn't live to see 30 years old. Drugs and a heart attack together, I think, a little mixed of both. And personally, I think maybe he would have been a world champion one day. I think he would have been. Rip Hawk. Rip Hawk, you got to go back and watch some old videos of Rip Hawk. There's some out there. Oh my God, was he a bad dude? He was no size at all, but he didn't care. He'd fight anybody. Swede Hansen, on the other hand, was about 6'6", and some guys would put him down to size. He wasn't the toughest guy. He was mean, but he wasn't the toughest guy in the world. He could get beat sometime. Sergeant Slaughter, you maggots. You maggots. The only guy I really think that was over really well as a heel and as a face, I think he's the best ever at that, other than maybe Ric Flair. This guy right here could go. When he was bad or good, he was always over. A lot of people liked him or hated him. Super Destroyer. He was always fun to watch. Anybody remember who the Super Destroyer was? Actually, I think 2 or 3 different people played the Super Destroyer. He's not the masked superstar. He was a Super Destroyer, and 2 or 3 different people, I think, took his identity and ran with it. Johnny Valentine. Johnny Valentine started off the elbow, and then kind of sent it to his son, Greg Valentine. Johnny, a tough son of a bitch. Wahoo McDaniel played football for the Miami Dolphins, and then came to wrestling. By the time he came to wrestling, he was old, and I'll tell you what, he got to the point almost he wasn't very flexible, couldn't move around too much. He was a pretty good worker, but not the greatest. Hey, Ric Flair. What can you say about this guy? Probably the best worker ever. A lot of his matches, a lot of people say if you've seen one of his matches, you've seen 20 of them. But he would go to different areas and make your local champion look like gold. And not many Hulk Hogan never did that. Hulk Hogan never did shit like that. Ric Flair would go to St. Louis. If Bulldog Bob Brown was in St. Louis, he'd put him over. He'd go down to Texas if one of the Von Erichs was need to get put over, need to put him over, he'd do it. He didn't have a problem with it. Johnny Weaver, me and Carlton Coolidge, we met Johnny Weaver. They actually had a Weaver Cup for Carolina Wrestling Federation. I don't know, about 15 years ago. We met John, and real nice guy. Really, real nice guy. I met him multiple times, as well as this guy. I've met him a bunch of times. He remembers stories different from Ric Flair, though. Ric Flair and him have a little. Lee Corso actually played college football in the mid-50s. Yeah, Florida State. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Burt Reynolds. Yeah. Burt Reynolds, axe raider. Missouri Mauler. Look how mean he looked. Yeah. Missouri Mauler, the power slam. Even back in the day, they had the power slam. Art Nelson. And he was from down around the Florida area, I think, and came out. I'm not sure that was his real name because he came out with the full Nelson. Bruce Swayze, beautiful Bruce Swayze. He was a little bit of a fruit. Not a true fruit, but he liked patting himself on the back and stuff. Who was the first president to throw out a ceremonial first pitch? Shit. Coolidge? Was it Coolidge? Taft, was it? Oh, William Howard Taft. I did not know that. Good deal, Captain Carl. Ron Ritchie. He was a scrappy bastard, too. Tim Woods. Anybody remember anything about Tim Woods? Man, fall of 1974. Anybody remember that? Something about Tim Woods? Yep. Does anybody remember anything about this guy? I'll hold him to the side. Johnny Powers. He didn't wrestle in the Mid-Atlantic long. Johnny Powers. Yeah, he was Mr. Wrestling, but something else about Tim Woods. Don Kernodle, Mr. USA. Something else big time happened with Tim Woods, as well as a few other wrestlers in '74. Ric Flair. He worked at Piedmont. Tim Woods. Ric Flair. Who is he and how old was he when he won? Not so much when he won. This was something else that happened. Yeah, the plane crash, Randy. The plane crash outside of Richmond, Virginia. They were flying from Richmond down to Charlotte. And actually, they were flying from Norfolk. And somewhere between Richmond and Durham, Tim Woods, Ric Flair, Johnny Valentine, I think, was in the crash too. He died. As well as David Crockett. Remember Big Mouth David Crockett? And who else was it? There was a couple other guys was in it. And the first thing they told him was this. Well, you're going to go by a different name. Between games of a doubleheader. No, not Andre the Giant. He's actually talking about a baseball player. What's up, Thomas? Yeah. Andre the Giant did take he slugged down 8 12-packs. Babe Ruth, yeah, Babe Ruth, yeah. Andre the Giant took down 8 12-packs when he left the Roanoke Civic Center going down to Charlotte. That's a 3-hour drive. 8 12-packs, 96 beers, 3.5 hours. Yeah. in case it's like, oh, right, maybe not. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. The great Bambino, yeah. But Tim Woods, he got hurt real bad. And I think broke his leg in that and he couldn't tell him you're in the same plane as Ric Flair. Ric Flair broke his back. And that made headline news both in North Carolina and Virginia and around the world. What golfer led PGA and driving distance for 8 years during the 90s. Davis Love the third. I'm going to have to catch the replay. I'm at work. I've just seen Slam Wars and wanted to watch. Good deal, Thomas. X Raider. Is Rob correct or is Rob wrong? I don't know if I'm right on that one or not. But he was actually X-Raider hadn't said anything. Yeah, Tim Woods was Mr. Wrestling. You're correct. Same question. Sorry. You would not know it by looking at him now. Well, was it John Daly? Well, I knew he was Long John. Yeah. But what happened was they talked Tim Woods into saying he had a car crash. So what did Jim Crockett do? Jim Crockett said immediately, I want somebody to take your car. All right, Thomas, have a good one, bud. I hope you come back and watch it later. I want somebody to take your car, and I want them to run it into a tree. I don't care or run it into a lake, whatever. We will get you a brand new car. We'll get you a brand new Cadillac. We'll get you that. Don't worry about that. We want you, and not only that, okay, we want you, we've got our own doctor coming that people have heard of. So some doctor down North Carolina way, they're gonna put a cast all the way up down your leg. Not now. Does he weigh 400 pounds? No. He had band surgery and all. He's actually played some better golf for the last 6 months. He's played better. He just doesn't practice putting enough. Today, World Series winners receive championship rings, as in customary in most sports. But that wasn't always the case. What did players receive instead of rings prior to 1926? Oh, man. Medals? Gold medals? I don't know. I'm going to just say gold medals. But so Tim Woods, pocket watches or medallions. Okay. So Tim Woods stayed laid up with a broken leg, right? And he had a legit leg broke, but they paid him for like 4 months more than that because they said, because they came out wrestling, they said, unfortunately, Ric Flair was in a plane crash this week. They never mentioned Jim Crockett was in it. He got hurt. He got hurt bad. Jim Crockett Jr. David Crockett walked away from it. Johnny Valentine, I think, died in that plane crash, as did the pilot. I think the pilot died in the crash. But Tim Woods had a broken leg, and they could not. Who caught Brett Favre's first regular season pass completion when he was playing for the Falcons in '91? Wow. Don't know that one. And so he played along with them, stayed home for like 4 months. They said, unfortunately, not only did we have a plane crash this week, we had a car accident down in the Charlotte area. And that, they even made up stories about it and had it put in newspapers. And which nowadays, if they did that shit, you could actually go to jail for that shit. So they did that, and it was pretty weird the way that that they ended up carrying it off. Who was the first Major League Baseball player to win both the Major League World Series and the Little League World Series? Shit. Kid out of Mass. No, I don't think it was Randy Johnson. Was it Randy Johnson? I don't think it was. It may be right. No. This kid was out of Massachusetts, man. Oh, actually out of New Jersey. Something River. Tom's River, New Jersey. Shit. Am I right on that one, Captain Carl? Tom's River, New Jersey. And he pitched. Todd Frazier. That might be it. It don't sound right, though. But this kid played for Tom's River. Sean Burrows? No, I don't think that's right. I don't think it's Sean Burrows. I don't think it is. Who is this? It was this kid that played for Tom's River. Chubby kid that pitched. Oh, was it Boog Powell? Really? No shit. I thought it was this kid that played for Tom's River back in maybe the 80s or 90s, but I forgot who it was. And he came through and ended up being a real good player. I forgot who it was. I forgot who it was even. But that situation in wrestling, that was a bad time. And then I guess the worst time was when 1987, when Magnum TA actually did run his car into a telephone pole, and he's working out of Norfolk now, down in that area, down Virginia Beach area, and he actually married Tully Blanchard's wife. Tully and his wife got divorced, and he ended up marrying her. And that's a pretty sore subject between them two, even to this day. They're friends, but yeah, you don't bring that up to Tully too much. He doesn't like it too much. And the Blanchard girl, Tessa, she almost looks at Magnum TA as her dad. I mean, he helped raise that girl. He helped really raise that girl. So he did a really good job. These are wrestling slam wars here. Wrestling legends of the Mid-Atlantic from the 40s to the 90s. 5 skill categories, total of 90 cards, and 16 of them are tag team. 60 of them are singles wrestlers. 50 or 60. And then this one right here is the Superstation. Yeah, very, very, very cool sets. Harris Jessup. Favre caught his own pass, never completed one in Atlanta. Oh. Fill up Rob's house with all the wrestling cards. No. I've got a place for them now. I actually did some cleaning up today. It doesn't look like it, but I actually did a little cleaning up today. And got some room for some stuff. Big surprise tomorrow. I'm gonna have some new wrestlers on my Legends of Wrestling. I'll have them coming in tomorrow. Hi, Mrs. Rob, says Axe Raider. Mrs. Rob in the other room watching Thursday night. I don't know what she's watching. Charles Barkley's coming every next day, right? Breaking news: Keith just got signed to the Peacocks. Keith's got all the girls. Keith's got all the women. I want to chick on here that has the stitches above her eye. I want her to come on here. So if Keith will bring her on here, I'd love to talk to her and see what Keith's all about. Be like, hey, is he a player? Is Keith a true player? Keith with the lucky girl's name. Yeah, is Keith around tonight? I hadn't seen Keith. We need him. We need him coming here. Last night he came in and he said, "Oh, I've been texting this girl all night long." Like, what the hell? Come to your house, dude. Bring him over. Invite him over. Keith is handling business with his best friend. I don't know. Hey, all I say to Keith is this: more power to him. He just turned 50, still single. He's, like I say, the other week, well, a week or two ago, he had his 50th birthday. He had 8 people at his birthday with him, birthday dinner. Him and 8 women. So, tell me what you want to tell me. 8 women. He's talking about, he's freaking out about the girl up at Wisconsin. But hey, yeah. Rob is a graybeard. Rob is a graybeard. Yeah. And yeah. So what I say is this. He talked about one of them leaving that night and coming to work the next day with stitches above her eye. She was drunk as hell. We gotta have him in here. We gotta have her come on here. I actually want to have her on live. I'll give her like the bottom. Oh, I'll give her half a screen. I'll let her talk. I'll ask her questions. What do you guys think about that shit? I would hey, look. Keith comes in here laid back all the time. How is he at work? Can she twerk? Sean just worries about, does he come into work laid back, or does he come in all tensed up and shit? All for it. Said it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it. We gotta get his ass in here, and we need to find out who this chickie is. Like I say, I don't care about the other 6. The one that had, she got stitches above her eye, calls him all the time, and texts him all the time. Dude, yeah, he shows up to work drunk. She must. Hell, he said she couldn't hardly walk. She was so drunk that night. Take her home with you, brother. Take her home with you. I'm not saying do anything. I'm just saying take her home with you. Shit. Have you ever heard of the neighborhood watch program? The neighborhood's watching what the hell you're doing. Take her ass into your house with you. That's all you got to do. The neighborhood watch. It's called Nosy Ass Neighbors. With his pants on back or her pants on backwards, either one, right? Say his name 3 times. Maybe his ass shows. Sean does that shit, right? Sean does that shit. When we say his name 3 times, Keith. Where is he at? He's got to show up tonight. He's got to show up. 9:30. I'm hanging around here till 10 tonight. We're gonna do what we can do to get her on here. Okay? We want to try to find out her name. If we can kind of pick him for info. We're gonna be a little nosy, a bit nosy. You know, what's her first name? She's a secretary. I do know that. She's a secretary where he works. And she got stitches above her eye. I'm like, shit, bruh. He talks like, she's a little mean. I'm like, what the hell? She's a little bitty thing. Gets stitches above her eye. Gets drunk as hell. What more could you ask for? What more could you ask for at 50 years old? What if your entire house was filled floor to ceiling with every all-time wrestler's card? That would be something, wouldn't it? I give you my number. I'll give you my number soon, Sean. But I'm telling you, that has to be something, man. To go into work. You had a party on either Friday night or Saturday, and you all went out to eat. And then 2 days later, Rob, have you ever posted your eBay store on here? I know you mentioned it prior, but not much more than that. I know. I really have not mentioned my eBay store. Would anybody actually like to look at some of the stuff I've got on eBay? I got like racetracks. I got stuff. I got women's stuff and men's stuff on it. Couple of some jerseys and stuff like that. I'll give you out my, sure. I'll show you guys my eBay channel. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. I don't know the name of it. That's really bad when you don't even know you're on the eBay channels, man. All right. All right. I'm wishing to look at some of the stuff. All right. I will give it to you right now. Okay. All right. Here we go. Double check. Make sure I don't write something wrong. All right. All right. Yep. All right. Anybody wants to go? LOW is the best tabletop wrestling game, in my opinion. Oh, okay. Oh, Legends of Wrestling. Yeah, I like Legends of Wrestling, man. I like it. So that's some of the stuff I've got. I can actually show you guys some of it if you wish to look at it. I got about 70 items on my store right now. Plus, I've got some stuff local. I've actually got a Lane cedar chest that I will not sell. I will not sell at because I'm not going to ship that damn thing. If somebody local right here buys it, or if they're willing to come by here and pick it up, I'll help them load it. And it's a 1974. Where is he at? Where's Coolidge at? He may have left. Carlton Coolidge, he can tell you. Carlton and me both worked. We both worked at Lane Company. We worked in the tool room, and I've got a. Yep, he'll tell you. We're not that far from when the old Lane Company was thinking about buying new expansion number 7 with the British Bulldogs. Oh, very cool, very cool. So let me show you guys some of the stuff I've got on eBay right now. Okay, I got some WWE shirts. And any of you guys that purchase anything from my channel, purchase anything that I've got posted, I'll give you guys 10% off. Whatever. I got a miniature chest Carlton has. Yeah, I've got actually a big. Here it is. I've actually got that on my another channel. So let me show you. Let me show you that. Show you a picture of my. Here it is. Who has most career hits in Little League World Series history? I could not tell you that. There's my cedar chest, and it's actually got velour top, burgundy velour, so it's cushioned. Yeah, I've got that. And here's the inside of it. I mean, it looks like brand friggin' new. It does. It literally looks brand new. And I could actually show that off during a broadcast. I could show that off. I could do that. Let's see. What else have I got in there? Like I say, I got a lot of WWE shirts, a lot of 2X shirts. Braun Strowman, AJ Styles, Hounds of Justice, Hardy Boys. I got some Dale Earnhardt Sr. Jacket. All about baseball, the Boston Red Sox trivia game. I've got that brand new in the box. There's actually a handbag that I ended up buying. Forestry Service helmet. It's got the ears for it too, earplugs and everything. And then an orbital sander. It's car or metal, either one. You use it with an air compressor. And I've got games. I've got Maryland Terrapins number 3 jersey. DC United Lados Adidas sponsorship jersey. Pin Seeker pin putter. Masters men's large polo. It's got the logo of the Masters on it. LG Phoenix 4 long lasting battery. Cell phone, brand new. I got a lot of stuff. Spider-Man bike helmet. we need to get that and send that to we need to get that and send that to what's his name? Bike Man. Sean always talking about him. Let's play. Need to send that to Ken Castro. We need to send it. Spider-Man bike helmet. What's up, Clinton Parks? What's going on? Some of the guys wanted to see my eBay channel. I'm just showing a couple of things off I got. If you got a dog, pick a poo. It's a pooper scooper. The old Atari 2600 basketball game. There's a racetrack, Daytona 500 HO scale racetrack. Nerf Battle Zone. Hot airbrush dryer. I got a lot of stuff. Car bulb set for headlights. Solar fence lights. Skechers for women. Tervis 20-ounce Miami Marlins tumbler. Solar fountain. It's a pump that's run off of solar, and it's for a fountain in the yard. Bluetooth headphones. I got a little bit of everything. Cristiano Ronaldo kit for a 6-year-old, 5 or 6-year-old. So I got a lot of stuff, guys. I really, really do. There are like 70, 75 items put out there right now. Ken Castro, we were just talking about what you needed that I got on my eBay channel. We got a Spider-Man bike helmet. Post the link to the racetrack, Rob. It's just on my eBay, Harris. It's right there on my eBay. So if you go to my eBay channel, my username on eBay is exactly what I showed you guys. Should work. All right, let me try it again. What did I put down there last time? Harris says he found it. Let me put it up there again. _6. Yeah. Okay. If you buy something on my channel, all right. If you buy something on my channel and I know who you are, I'll give you 10% off. Okay. I'll do that. Oh, okay. I got you, bud. I got you. Yep. So I got a little bit of, I got a lot of, you can find Rob on pimpinvirginia.com. No, probably not. Not pimpinvirginia.com. No, hell no. We talking about Keith on that one. Oh my God. We got to find Keith, guys. We need to have Keith. We need to have Keith's secretary on here. I think we actually need to do an interview, one-on-one interview with her live. The one that's got the stitches above her eye. She got drunk to the point that she couldn't walk. She fell. Yeah, well, he's got to come in here. We got to bring Keith's ass in here now. Keith can't stay away forever. Louisiana King. 9 people at his birthday party. Him and 8 girls. What the hell? I mean, come on, dude. Come on. And then he said none of them went home with him. I'm like, dude, how many of them got drunk? He said like 4 of them. I'm like, you got to have at least 3 more seats in your car, unless you got a 2-seater. If you got a 2-seater, you one bad dude anyway. Yeah, the odds are wonderful. Exactly. They're not taking off with any other guy. That's for damn sure. Shit. So, how much for the cedar chest? I'm looking for $70. I'd like 70. I'll help load that up. It's a 1974. So what's that? 47 years old. It's got the exact date it was built. I'd be like a viper. But I mean, it would be cool. It'd be awesome, you know. I'd like to hear from her though. He's the one that said that she came to work the following Monday with stitches above her eyes, and she couldn't drive, she couldn't walk. I'd be like, I want to talk to her. He's talking about she's, you know, peppy and all. I'm like, yeah, we want to talk. She's a secretary. Stitches above her eyes, was drunk as hell at his birthday party. Yes, that's who we want to talk to. We don't want to. We don't want to ask him no more questions. We want him on the sideline. 1974. I was already in college. Yeah, I showed some people the photo of the. It's a Lane cedar chest. Is what I got. Lane cedar chest. Now this is what it looks like. Yeah. It looks pretty nice. It's got, like I say, it's burgundy, burgundy seat cushioned. And then inside of it, I mean, it looks like new. It looks like brand new inside. Don't remember 1974 much. And it is a lane. It is a lane one. Now, let me tell you. I'll tell you why I didn't put lane in the title. It's against the law for me too. It's still got a lock on there that's against the law. By all rights, I'm supposed to turn my lock in and get a new lock. Oh yeah, it's solid. But by law, you're supposed to turn that lock in and get the new type lock. The old lock are worth more. They're worth more. So if you show it off and it shows lane on it anywhere, and they can see that old lock on it, they will get it marked. They'll get a mark on you. Yeah. So yeah, there's cedar, and it has a nice meter, nice cedar smell to it. It has a very nice cedar smell to it. Rob is actually 255 years old. Wow. Randy says he was 9 years old in 74. I was actually 7. Sean, you're crazy. Yeah, Sean is crazy. It's very, very well known. Very, very well known that he is crazy. We're going to get some more snow in the upcoming days. Yeah, if it's something you like that you guys see on there, let me know about it. I'll pull it down off of it if I have to. I can take it off of eBay. We can work a deal. I can do that. You find something you like. My girlfriend thinks so. Ken's bike seat has a great smell. Monty Hall, not quite Monty Hall. No, I watch this guy on YouTube all the time, man. I mean, snow does not mean shoveling for me. Snow for me means put as many vehicles on the driveway as possible, and then after it finishes snowing, just take them off the driveway and you got a clear driveway. Hell no. No shoveling for Rob. Yeah, the snow was nice. Supposed to get more Saturday night, Sean. 4 to 7 inches more. And this is not going to be gone. I got a snow Joe. I'm restricted from heavy shoveling. What's a snow Joe? Is that like a thing that snow blower? We have a snow Joe too. Is that like a snow blower or something, guys? Few people around here have them, but you don't get to use them. Yeah, it did snow all night here. We got about 3.5 inches. But it's really no sense in people here having snow blowers. Although electric snow blower, I got you. Rob will pay you a penny to shovel his driveway. I know I'm old now. I remember playing the old double dunk on Atari. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, Harris. It was a bad game. This one right here, this one's never been played. Sean, and you guys know about my situation where I slipped on the ice. You remember that? I've actually, where did I put my pictures at today? I had my pictures up today where I slipped on the ice. Oh, I got them. I know where I put them, back in here. I got them. Because you guys remembered when I had the Tommy John surgery and the fake elbow. So it happened Yeah. I got my pictures here. How about that? That's where it broke. Broke my arm right there. Broke the elbow. Right back here. Shattered it. Let's see. And that's the way it worked. That's what ended up happening with me. And later on, yeah. And now, fake elbow. I don't know if it's rubber or what the hell it is, but it doesn't hurt me too much. Hadn't given me no problems. And this, the 26th, 2 days ago, was 3 years. 3 years. So I got it a year. I got it a year before I started my channel. Yep. Better than a fake penis. Yes, Ken. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. And they had all this shit. We were just going through some stuff today. The new Pat Patterson. Oh my God. No, the new Pat Patterson. Pat Patterson. Pat Patterson was he was the original Paterno. Patterson and Paterno. Showering on your knees, son. Now Pat Patterson and Paterno. Luigi. Charles Barkley, when he sneezes, makes everyone around him fly away. Man, oh man. Pat Patterson lover for many years. Who was a Pat Patterson lover for many years? Mario is drunk, Jeremy. Pat Patterson liked all the guys. Pat Patterson, what they say, he never found a guy. Pat Patterson never found a guy he didn't like. He never saw a guy he didn't like. Yeah, said he ran with ring boy. He was running around with ring boys that was 12 and 13 years old. That was one. That dude was nuts, man. My wife used to drink with him back in the. No shit, really. Now, when was Pat Patterson born? Was he born in the 30s or 20s? I know he died. Pat Patterson's age.
Claire Cameron Patterson was 70.
Pat Patterson's age. What's up, Axe Raider? All right, man. Peace out, buddy.
Patterson died on December 2nd.
Oh, he was born in the 40s at the old Savoy in Manhattan. No shit. Well, what's his name? Admitted before he could go in WWE. That was one of the things that they. Ron Jeremy looks like a Rob. Man. Oh shit. My wife has a great knowledge of wrestling back. Really, very cool. I used to tweet with Jerry Briscoe a lot. His face only. Oh my God, you guys are terrible. He liked to go swimming with bow-legged women and bow-legged men too. But yeah, when they talked to Roddy Piper one time, and he was like, "Yeah, Yeah, I got to know him real well. And I was like, man, that was crazy shit back in the day. Like WWE was like a nut. Lou Albano, okay. Billy Graham and her still talk. Ken Patera, all right. Superstar Billy Graham, didn't he have cancer or something recently? Didn't he have something recently? He had something cut off his nose or something. I saw something recently about that. Either he failed or either he had to have some kind of surgery. Superstar Billy Graham. This has been in the last few months. But I mean, he looked pretty rough after it was over. I forgot what happened. I want to say that he had to have some kind of surgical stuff. He can no longer fly. Yeah, he was a big dude. Superstar Billy Graham and Tony Atlas both were. But yeah, he had some kind of, I don't know if it was some kind of surgery or something. He's in a wheelchair now. Okay. But he had something to do with his face, and something was cut off his nose or something recently. And they had his nose taped up. And he did some kind of interview. And he used to, I know he used to talk about foot fetish. Tony Atlas actually was born here in Virginia, and Lafreniere scored his first goal tonight, Rob. Oh, really? Lafreniere. What did it take him? 10 games? Close to 10 games. Shit. I'm sure New York was not happy with that. Had they started booing him? Well, I guess not, since they're not coming to the games. Yeah, Jakey Snake got in bad shape. Then he got together with DDP, and then DDP had problems. Now he's getting on track too. Yeah, but Tony Atlas, he lived in Roanoke, Virginia. Oh, well, that's always a good deal. Overtime winner, that's always good. You get 2 points for that. He lived in Roanoke, Virginia, and he knew this guy that was like a promoter, Peter Postaloo. He was from Roanoke too, and they were real close. They were real close with Jim Crockett Jr. And he took off. He took off with I don't forget how many guys took off with him, and they rode up I-81, and they just rode for a couple hours and then turned around and come back. They said he was so drunk when he got back to Roanoke Civic Center that he couldn't work at night, and they put him on a treadmill, and they said, we're gonna sober you up so you can wrestle. They said by the time it was his wrestling match, he was out of it, drunk, and sweating like crazy. They said that dude was nuts. I mean, he still went out and wrestled that night. I got to finally meet one of my favorite Dr. George Meyer, physical education major from Detroit. Now George Meyer. Now Clinton, what was he? I mean, was like what was he like? Was he famous about, or how was he one of your favorites? Tell us that. Explain us. He ate ring. He ate ring corners. Dr. George Meyer, he ate ring corners. Have you seen Ken's documentary, Bike Seat Stuck Up the Ass 48? Oh, George Animal Steel. Is that George Meyer? Oh. Yeah, George Animal Steel. Yeah. I just didn't know that was his name, George Meyer. Oh, okay. He was bald-headed guy. Yeah. He was in the WWF and he acted like he didn't know anything or something. Let's see, it costs $160. I don't stick it up my butt. Cool, Clinton. Very cool. Yeah, George Animal Steel. He was never going to win a title very much. I liked Baron von Raschke. He's in the new expansion for Legends of Wrestling. Oh yeah, George Animal Steel. Baron von Raschke is bad. Baron von Raschke. He used to come out. Look, who could play a German better than him? He was good on the mic too. My birthday is in April, early April. I will be, what will I be? 54. 54. Going to bed, my wife? She's heading to bed. Honey Bunny says, two of the nicest people, Jim Cornette and William Mooney. Cornette, I've met Cornette. I'm going to get you a life alert. Jim Cornette. Depends on what day of the week you meet him. He can be pissy as hell. Sean said good night, but he's straight up with you. Cornette is straight up cool. William Mooney, was that, let's see, William Mooney, Bill, who is with William Mooney? Paul Bearer. Yeah. Now he died, right? He died. Paul Bearer died. I'm Percy Pringle.
According to Wikipedia, William Alvin Moody was an American professional.
Yeah, he died.
Licensed funeral director.
Yeah, he died. Yeah, he died. You know, I never met him. I never. Yeah, he was a funeral director in real life. Ken Castro says we're speaking foreign to him. Was he a funny guy? That's cool. I met Jimmy Valiant. What, last year? I guess I got my picture taken with him a couple times. Some of you guys have seen that. He's a money hungry dude. My wife has a load of photos of the wrestlers. That is awesome, Clinton. Yeah, that is cool. When they were much younger, yeah. I've got a picture of Ric Flair when he was in his, God, he had to be in his 20s, I guess, maybe early 30s, probably 20s though. In his 70s, something he never followed. Ken never followed the wrestling. Yeah. Yeah, I've actually got him in front of I got a picture of him in front of a store. Yeah, it's about 25 minutes away from where I live. And I don't know who took a picture. I wish I knew. But I saw that picture of him. But I met Blackjack Mulligan a bunch of times. He was a nice guy. I would have loved to have met Gordon Soley. Gordon Soley would have been awesome to meet. Kevin Von Erich would probably be a guy you'd want to meet now. Only living Von Erich left. He's probably got some damn good stories to tell. Kevin Sullivan. You know, I'll base a lot of my wrestling that I do on Kevin Sullivan. I like Kevin Sullivan. He was always one of my favorites. All right. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it, bud. I learned the history of a lot of these guys. It is fake, but it takes one of the hell of a, yeah. Met the Road Warriors, Jake Roberts and Bruce Beefcake at a booby bar in Livonia, Michigan. Yeah, Randy. They worked up in Minnesota for a couple of years. Grandma B's. It was a strip club. They worked there. They worked with Warlord. It was like 6 or 8 of them. Rick Rude worked there. It was a bunch of guys worked up there, and yeah, they were bouncers up there. Falling asleep. Be safe. All right, Harris, man. Have a good one, bud. Yep. Have a good evening. Vern Gagne, you told a lot of those wrestlers in Minnesota. Yes, he did. Most of them started with him. The Crusher. It was a bunch of them. It was a bunch of them. And they ended up going in different directions, most of them. Guess who is back? Alex is back. What's up, Alex? Ric Flair. Oh, yeah, Ric Flair. That's it. Ric Flair really never knew where he originated from. Ric Flair was adopted at an early age. He doesn't even know his birth date. He doesn't know the city he originated from. What's up, Alex? So it's a lot early on in his life. He has no idea about. He never found his original parents. Never found out when his birthday was. So they ran with it was like a second-rate situation there, that they just had a birth date written down for him when he was in a home, and they went by that. When I was a kid, one of my best friends' dad was an artist here in Tampa, and did airbrush work for Jimmy Hart, Rick Rude, Warrior, Nasty Boys. Went to a house show and got to meet, a lot of guys. They were all super nice to a young jabroni like me. Rick Rude, they say, was a really, really, really nice guy. Do you know that the guy known as cousin of the Rock, Yokozuna, Yokozuna. Is that who you're talking about? Yokozuna. I think that's who you're thinking about, Clinton. Yokozuna.
Bye, babe.
Good night. Tommy Rogers, Bobby Fulton.
Love you.
Love you too. Tommy Rogers actually got in some trouble, didn't he? Yeah, Yokozuna. He was a big guy. They made him out to be a sumo wrestler, but in real life he really wasn't. He was a wrestler. All you guys have some short interactions with wrestlers. So cool to hear the story. Yeah. Tommy Rogers, actually, he was a Hawaiian guy, and he was murdered. He got murdered. Yeah, he was Samoan. Yeah, no doubt. Yokozuna was Samoan. Yeah, right. But they made him out to try to make him look like he was Japanese. Literally lived 5 minutes from Jericho. He also super nice, very friendly, and is home a lot more now that he's filming only once a week. Yeah. Chris Jericho, he's my age and still out there doing the work every week. And he's got part ownership of that AEW. So he's going to keep trying to, if he quits wrestling, I'm sure he's going to try to draw some more talent. Yeah. Jericho was he's a fun guy to watch. He was he was always fun to watch. I liked him when he had Bobby Heenan was nice. And I heard he was nice. Never met him. Chris Jericho, when he brought that guy out that was his bouncer, he's actually a driver, one of the trailer trucks for the WCW. What was his name? Ralphus. He was missing all his front teeth. Ralphus passed away too. Ralphus was bad. Ralphus was awesome. I mean, come on. You can't make that shit up. I mean, he didn't have any front teeth. He said, "Yeah, I want to be a manager." Gilbert, yeah, Dwayne Gill. He's still active. I don't think he does much wrestling anymore, but he does some promotion. Now I had a ball. I got to meet the lucha wrestlers. Brian Cage, he's a big dude. Brian Cage, Melissa Santos from Lucha Underground. Brian Cage is a monster. Brian Cage is a monster. They're talking about bringing him back to AEW, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. He's got some contract disputes going on. I don't understand exactly. You literally just run into all of these guys. So many live here in Tampa. Yeah, you're right. A lot of guys live down there in Tampa, Charter. You're right. Met a lot of WWF wrestlers when I managed MC Sporting Goods. Oh, Brooklyn Brawler's wife was the worst. Really? I don't guess I'd know who she was. Brooklyn Brawler's wife. That's funny as hell. That's too funny. And you remember the one Ric Flair. Ric Flair had this little French maid. What was her name? What does she go by? That's his wife now. That's his actual wife now. What was her name in WCW? But it was a little French maid that came around, dark hair and all. That's who he's married to now. That's Ric Flair's wife. We kept calling him a jobber. Oh yeah, they hate being called that shit. They hate being called a jobber. He was Randy. Yeah. Oh, he was. Yeah. He let him win on a. Yeah, he didn't win much. Brooklyn Brawler did. Nope. But yeah, Fifi. That was. It's supposed to have been his French maid, Ric Flair's French maid back in the 80s, 90s or whatever. He ended up actually marrying her a few years ago. He worked himself into a shoot with that marriage, booked his own wedding. Yeah, Honey Bunny says he was disgusted. Yeah, a lot of these guys don't like taking baths and stuff, man, and it just carries on into real life with them. Jimmy Valiant, man, you can smell him coming a mile away. I'm serious. Some of them are really clean. I hope Rick can keep this one. He's paying enough in alimony. Yeah, he is. He's what, fourth one? Yeah, fourth or fifth. I've met Rick a bunch of times. He was something. I even heard they were even considering bringing Nikita Koloff to AEW. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Nikita doesn't want to wrestle much anymore, but didn't one of the NWA wrestlers marry Baby Doll? Yes, Sam Houston. Sam Houston married her. Yeah. Going to challenge Wilt Chamberlain for most women slept with. Rick is. Yeah, he said that at one time. Yeah, he said that at one time, and then it was they pretty much showed how many it was Rick was with, and then once the 90s came around, he just started getting married in. But yeah, Sam Houston, that's Rockin' Robin and Jakey Snake Roberts' brother. And that's who married Baby Doll. You want to turn a pair of wrestlers into marks in a hurry. Regina showed the Nasty Boys one of her albums and they went nuts. You'd think they wanted the autographs. One of her albums. And they... Oh, everyone thought Baby Doll was so gorgeous. I didn't find her all that. Nah, she wasn't that great. The perfect 10. Yeah. Yeah. It was. Yeah. I'll tell you who was funny was Superstar Bill Dundee. He was about 5'4", and he had no wrestling talent at all. And he could go. You like Dawn Marie? Yeah, she was cute. He could go down. He could go down to Mid-South, 5'4", and take on Lawler, Junkyard Dog, Butch Reed, whoever they brought on. And he brought on one hell of a, I mean, he had a hell of a show. Who was Dustin Rhodes' wife for a while? Dustin Rhodes' wife was Alexandra York, Terry Reynolds. She's the one that ran with New Jack. She's a real trash dump. She is a real trash dump. She was Alexandra York, the York Foundation, and had the cigar in her mouth and all that at one time in WWE. And then she dyed her hair dark and did that Alexandra York stuff. Then she got was that Stacy Keibler? Okay. Okay, maybe you're right. Alexandra York. Maybe you're right. Alexandra York.
According to Wikipedia,
no, you wrong, bud. That's Terry
American
Reynolds.
Retired professional wrestling
Terry
manager,
Reynolds was Alexandra York.
occasional professional wrestler.
I thought so. That's Terry Reynolds right there, bro. That's her. But that's who it was. Yeah, Stacy Keibler wasn't Alexandra York. Mm-mm. Now, I didn't think so. It was Terry Reynolds. It was Terry Reynolds. They cut her hair and give her dark hair and all that. Oh, yeah. That's her right there. And then she, yeah, Stacy was Miss Hancock. That's right. That's right. But yeah, Alexandra York. Alexandra York. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And then yeah, this is her since then. And she's trashed every woman wrestler since then. She's trashed every one of them. And only thing you got to do to find, yeah, Tori Wilson was hot. Tori Wilson was probably the hottest. Yeah, unless you want to consider what's the one married to what's her name now? Oh, jeez. I can't think of her name. She got kind of brownish hair now. What is her name? No, not Sable. Yeah, not Sable. I didn't think Sable was that bad. This chick, she was from Canada. I think she's with Edge. She's with no, she ain't with Edge. I ain't who she's with. It ain't the girl was with Edge. This one did weather and stuff up there for a while. What the hell was her name? She was bad. Yeah, Tori Wilson. Yeah. What's this chick's name? WCW.
According to Wikipedia,
WCW female wrestlers.
here's a summary from the Sportster. The 10 best female wrestlers in WCW history. 1. Kimberly Page. 2. Medusa. 3.
All right. Yeah, that's right. Beth Phoenix is with Edge now. WWE Divas in the 90s.
Here's a summary from the things. 20 hottest WWE divas of the 90s. Ranked. 20 Sable. 19 Ivory. 18 Alundra Blaze. 17 China. 16 Sunny. 15.
Yeah, Ivory was bad too. Back to baseball. I'll find this chick in a minute. Where the hell? No, they don't have her on there. What was her name? No, not Alexa Bliss. Canadian wrestling women from WWE.
Here's a summary.
Trish Stratus.
Ranked.
Trish Stratus. That's what her name was. Trish Stratus.
According to Wikipedia, Patricia Ann Strategy, is better known by the ring name Trish Stratus, is a Canadian fitness master, fitness model, actress, and professional wrestler.
There she is. Yeah. All right, Randy. Have a good one, bud. Have a good one. That's who it was. Trish Stratus. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I've got an Ivory card. Ivory's, she's cool. She really is cool. Well, that's her there. But let me show you. That's her now. That's actually her actual head. It's dark. And that ain't been too long ago. Look at that. Too bad. Yeah. Yeah. Stratisfaction. Always, but you know, like I say, you don't watch none. If you don't watch none of it no more, you don't care nothing about none of it. Kick all of ass. Yeah, she was bad. Yep. Yeah, it's a lot, and she's got a card too. She's got a card on Legends of Wrestling. Trish Stratus does. Yeah. Phil Singer did his job, man. Every chance, anytime they went to be a free agent, he jumped in there and said, "Hey, let's make a card of you." That's all it takes for them to be a free agent for a week. Contact them and say, "Look, would you like a card made of you?" And hey, I'm sure he sends these guys sets. Yes, he does. Cauliflower Alley said, I think. Yeah, I think you're right. There's some good sets. It's some good sets in that Phil Singer games. In fact, I will show you guys some of it. Make sure I hadn't sold anything else. Yeah, hadn't sold anything else today. Let's go to Phil Singer games, and I'll show you guys some of the some of the good wrestlers they've got. It is awesome. Champions of the Galaxy is, if you like your Galaxy stuff, but if you want Legends of Wrestling, you just go right, and then you got indie wrestlers. It doesn't matter. It's just awesome sets. If you go get a set, you may as well get the color starter set first. Big Van Vader, Bobby Heenan. And, there's Raging Bull. Magnificent Morocco. Country Boy there. They got all sorts of sets. Indie wrestling, you get some of this Ring of Honor stuff. Yeah. Kill. Kill Steen. That's Kevin Steen, who's Kevin Owens now. Yeah. Brian Danielson, Daniel Bryan, whoever, Ring of Honor sets were awesome. Roderick Strong, Young Bucks, Briscoes, Kevin Steen, Adam Cole. They're just Evolve with Johnny Gargano, Ricochet, Chuck Taylor. Just Lady Luck right there. Mandy Leon, there she is. Indie fans have spoken. Yep. Willie Mack. I've seen Willie Mack wrestle a few times. But it's just so many sets in here. It's nuts. It's crazy stuff. Look, it's got a list of wrestlers. That's how many he's got. And I'm just getting to the G's. It's nuts. All those wrestlers. That's a few hundred right there. We're just getting to the P's. R, S, T, V, W, and then Z. Zack Sabre. But, yeah. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff that fills in your games. Anybody that gets it, I definitely say get the starter set first. Run with that. And then after that, go to something else different. Is Rod tired? Not a little, but not too bad. I've got quite a few of the Ring of Honor sets. I've got to get the Ring of Honor sets myself. It's that's what I've really got to do. I've got to get some of the Ring of Honor sets. But tomorrow I'm actually getting some of the others you gave me, M. Sharver. I got them printed off. I sent them to the printer on 110 paper. And $5-6. Do 15 jumping jacks. Think not, Alex. My wife's in there sleeping. Alex is obviously. If you don't have it, see if you can get the Andre the Giant limited edition card. It's almost unbeatable. Really? Really? I've got one of Andre the Giant. CM Punk. CM Punk's one of the sets. Yep. I'm going to get some more. 110 should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Keselowski, getting rid of Miller Lite. It was the only reason I liked the jabroni. That's what I drink, Miller Lite. Now they're going to Keystone Light. You got to be shitting me. How about that? Keystone Light. Rob should dunk a basketball. Rob probably can't dunk a basketball anymore. Has 5 reversals on level 1 defense. Really? No way. So the only way you can get him is if you can roll one certain number. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know it. Keystone Light. 3 former Philly stars going to appear on the Hall of Fame ballot in 2022. Rollins, Howard, and Papelbon. None of them is going to be Hall of Famers. Ryan Howard won't be. Papelbon, I don't know if he played long enough to be a Hall of Fame. I don't think so. Yeah, trash dump of the week. Trash dump of the week tomorrow. We'll start putting considerations in. All you gotta do is send underneath one of my videos. Just send me a comment, say trash dump of the week, or you can go TDOW, trash dump of the week, and just put your honor who you think should be, okay? And we'll vote. We'll vote on it in the chat. 2 of us in here now, so I think it's time for us to roll. You all have a great, great evening. God bless. Have a great, great night. I hope that NFL player who assaulted his girlfriend should be. You know what? Yeah, from Seattle. Yep. Alex, he'd make a good one. Yep. He could definitely be trash dump of the week. But there's plenty of Are you rolling Legends matches tomorrow, or just picking up? I'm just picking up the cards. Darla's going to get her eyes checked. She's got eye doctor, and another Houston athlete. Is he from Houston? Oh my God! Oh, or could there be another? Is he from Houston? The one that assaulted his girlfriend. Is he from Houston? But yeah, I'm just picking them up tomorrow. I'll add them to my set. But are you just saying there could be another? Always could be another Houston athlete when they show themselves like they've been showing themselves lately. But we'll see what happens there. You all have a great, great night. Alex M. Sharver, have a great, great night. We'll talk to you guys later. Good night, everyone. And we'll be back on. Try to be back on sometime tomorrow if possible. Might do some baseball. I haven't done any baseball in a couple of weeks. Need to do some for the new year and try to catch back up and try to get up to game 90 or wherever we're at. I think I've already done 90 something or whatever. We'll get to 100 and then we'll eventually see what we got going on. Y'all have a great night. God bless. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.